Para recording, bro. Todavía no empezaste. Oh, ahora sí, estamos bien.
Hello, ladies. How you doing? We've been away for a little while, 2 days off. Brian went on a little vacay to get his butthole waxed, but that's fine.
Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do, dog.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It gets a little bushy down there, and you gotta take care of it. But
Yeah.
anyway, welcome to another episode of the Odd Podcast, where we give you daily NBA picks and college basketball picks, NFL picks, every pick you want. You name it, dog. Put it in the comments. Doesn't matter.
We're back, bitches. We're back.
We're back. We're back.
Welcome
Okay?
back.
Took a couple days off. We were a little tired. Now we're well rested. Well rested. And you know what? We're gonna be back better than ever. Am I right, guys?
Amen.
Yep.
Better than ever. But before we get into our picks, got some recent NBA news. A couple days ago, but we've been off the podcast, so let's just go over it real quick. NBA news, maybe. Terry Rozier to the Heat. Gave up Kyle Lowry and a first-round pick, and the Hornets gave us Terry Rozier. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss Kyle Lowry's dump truck, dog, but it is what it is, bro. Go ahead, Brian.
You
Take
get
it away.
to
What do
see
you
that scrumptious. Nah, let me stop. No, I like this trade for the Heat. Kyle Lowry, he's old. He's honestly not that good of a scorer. He's a little washed up. You got a younger player who could get some buckets.
But he's
Unfortunately, the dump truck is gone. But
Yo, for real though, do you guys? Cause I like them. I would like him off the bench, bro. Do you guys agree or no?
I agree, bro. I feel like
I
him
do
with
too.
Tyler Hero starting, that defensively they take a hit, bro. They've been getting balled up on.
and even
these
on
past
offense,
couple
they're kind of
games.
very similar players, bro. They're high volume scorers, so kind of
Oh, yeah.
serve
And
the
then we
same
got
role.
we got some other NBA news. Bucks head coach fired. You see, I don't even know his name. That's almost like
Adrian Griffin.
Griffin.
yeah, or whatever. That testicle head guy. Whatever. Point is, he got fired. He sucks. Bucks defense still sucks, and they hired Doc Rivers.
So
All
right,
there you
we'll
go.
move
That's
on.
the
Who
recent
cares?
NBA news. Yeah, look at Doc Rivers. Look at him now.
Doc Rivers sucks.
What is
bro.
he doing there?
Shout out
Overrated.
his hairline though. He has a better tape than all of us. We'll give him that. No,
Nah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm getting mine tomorrow, bro.
Shit is crispy. It's
that's
crispy.
true. Yeah.
Let's go. Wow, let's
Wait till I
go.
get paid to get mine. Ooh, that was terrible.
All right, on to the next poop of the day. All right, I think I'm gonna go first. My pick of the day was Seton Hall. I thought it was a good spread. 3.5. I'm like, man, they're gonna take care of business. 5 minutes before the game, they announced that their best player is sitting, and they're up 10 points in the second half, and they choke and they lose the game. So Seton Hall is my fucking poop of the day. Brian, what's your poop of the day?
So when we did those picks, poop of the day was probably Georgia. They were up 8 with like 2 minutes left, and they were eating shit, and then they didn't end up covering. They even fucking lost the lead with like 10 seconds left. Luckily, they got the lead back and won, but it wasn't enough for us to cover by a point. And they're definitely the biggest shit of the day for me.
That's a big turd.
I don't know. I
You
can't
have a poop
remember.
of the day?
I can't remember honestly.
Your pick of the. It doesn't matter. We'll get to it when we get to it.
Yep. All right, here you go.
All right, into the NBA first game of the day. We got the Heat at Knicks -4. I want to say it's a 3:00 game. Over under is 217. Me personally, I am taking the Knicks -4. I just like the way the Knicks been playing basketball. They're one of the hottest teams in the NBA since the trade. Jalen Brunson's been balling. Julius Randle's been balling. OG Anunoby's locking up on the defensive end. And I think they just got too much firepower for a Heat team that after the trade, they're still trying to find a little bit of chemistry offensively and defensively. They're kind of been just underperforming, honestly. So I like the Knicks -4, dog. Give me the Knicks at home, baby, at the crib. Let's go. Anybody?
The Knicks will not beat the Heat in the playoffs, but this doesn't matter. So
I like them to cover too. Also, like you mentioned it earlier, I feel like the Heat are still adjusting to having Terry Rozier, and we all did mention it earlier that having them together in the starting lineup kind of throws the Heat's rhythm off. So I think that continues. I like the Knicks to cover too.
yeah, I'm not like, especially the way they just whooped the fucking Nuggets. I think,
Right.
and they had a
Bro,
day
they're
off.
hot. I'm telling you, they're one of the hottest teams right now.
Yeah, they're hot right now.
Their confidence is high, bro.
No, yeah. So
All right, on to the next game. We got 2 booty back teams. All right, but that's fine, dog. Let's make it interesting. That's the good thing about these games. These games don't matter, but when you put money in it, it matters to you. Okay. We got the Wizards at Pistons -2. Over under is 241. Pistons right now, though, they're playing much better basketball. They just beat the Charlotte Hornets as home favorites, and they're competing against the Bucks. I think their team is starting to get a good rhythm going. Physical players, they got good wing players, they got a good big man in Jalen Duran. Kate Cunningham is probably going to be coming back. I like the spread -2 in the Wizards. They've just been on a downhill trend. They've been playing like fucking dog shit. I don't like the Wizards in this spot on the road. Last time they matched up, Pistons also beat them by like 12 points at Washington. So give me the Pistons -2, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Wizards 30-13. I don't think that's their record, but it doesn't matter.
No, that is the record, huh? All right. That's the record. Just to make me look good when I hit the bet, you know?
Yeah. The Wizards are a bad road team, so I'm right there with you.
All right, on to the next game. We got the 76ers versus the Nuggets -5 with a revenge spot, you know? Over under 228. Steven, take it away, dog. Make your pick.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get this shit started. Like, all
Let's
right.
get it started.
Sixers at Nuggets, taking the Nuggets -5. The Nuggets are back home after a 5-game road trip. They went 2-3, I believe, on the road trip. So I like them to come back home and continue their little fucking championship run they have right now. So I like them to prove something at home. Remember, the bench sucks on the road. They play a lot better at home. And with that Embiid performance last game or last time they played, they just played like a week ago, probably. I think they come back and get a revenge game right here. So
I like it. You nailed it right on the head. I like the Nuggets -5 too a lot. I like this game.
Yep.
Nuggets are just a much better home team. They shoot the ball. They're one of the best home teams in the league in general for the past 2 years. So,
Yo,
revenge spot too.
I need a laptop charger, bro. This thing's about to die.
Yo, just pause it real quick. Though.
Hey guys, I'm all charged
All
up.
right, guys. I'm shut the fuck up. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. This jerk off over here. Can you get the charger? Can I put it in my butt? But whatever. On to the next game of the day. We got the Lakers at Warriors. Oh, Brian, you all right, bro?
Hi, Jay.
Brian's
I'm
butt,
letting
bro.
you talk, bro.
I think his butt literally hurts, bro.
It really does. This shit is
I
kinda
heard what
uncomfortable,
was that. You were doing some weird shit in the bathroom the other day, bro. I heard, bro. Don't worry
All
about it.
right, let's
bro.
go.
I'm just talking. The guy slapped his nuts on his butt. His little fucking marble nuts.
Oh my god, whatever, bro. All right, Lakers versus Warriors.
Man,
Spread.
he looks at his own ass in the mirror.
Anyway, I don't know what the spread is. Honestly, no, I'm just playing. I already know it from memory. It's Warriors -2. Over under is 239. Steven, make your pick, man. Who you like here?
All right, guys, be careful with this pick, bro. I'm taking the Warriors money line. Both of these teams are garbage, honestly. So be careful. The reason I'm taking them is because they just came off that horrible loss to the Kings that they should have won. Their bench is. Will you say their bench is better than the Lakers bench?
Yeah. Boy, one thing before we move on, I want to say that, like, sometimes, you might look at the numbers and you're kind of like, yeah, this pick doesn't make sense, dog. But sometimes it's just that gut feeling, that feeling in your balls, and that's what Steven has right now. His little baby Jules. He likes the Warriors money line. Well, go ahead, Steven. Keep going now.
Answer the fucking question, bro. Do you like the bench more?
Oh, bro. I don't know.
Like their benches are pretty
It's the same,
evenly
yeah.
matched.
Whatever.
I just like Curry to go off, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Curry to go off too. The Lakers kind of struggle with like shooters and shit, bro.
Yeah.
They're one of the worst 3-point defenses.
So
But this is one of those gut feeling games, bro. Like, no numbers, no nothing. This is one of those games I don't know why. I just think the Warriors come here and they show up, bro.
with Draymond now too.
Yeah, Draymond too. You can match up against AD and LeBron and do that extra
And
defender.
Draymond, he always locks up AD. AD turns into a little bitch.
Yeah, that is right, bro. So, gut feeling Warriors money line as well.
Let's go now. In your Bulls. In your fucking Bulls. All right, that's enough for the NBA. On to Brian, the college basketball guru. The fucking guy, the fucking guru.
He's back. He's back.
He's back now. Better than ever.
Let's go.
Kansas at Iowa State minus 2.5. Totals 144. Brian, take it away, dog.
Honestly, this is probably going to be the
According
funniest
to
game
Ken
tomorrow.
Rock. That's good.
According to Kempo rankings, Kansas efficiency on rebounding and.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm buying 3 points. I'm buying 30 points. Give me the Thunder plus 20. All right. That's all I want, bro. Wow.
Oh my
So
God,
Kansas
bro.
is 31st in 2-point distribution of points, and first in the country in 2-point attempts. Those things will be tough against the Iowa State team that is rated 3rd in the country on defense. They focus a lot on defending the paint, and they force a lot of turnovers. They're first in the country in forcing turnovers. Fuck you, Brandon. I also like Iowa State to win the physicality battle in this one, as they normally do in their house. They'll have a huge home court advantage, and I like Iowa State minus 3.5. So going over to the Big Ten, we got Ohio State traveling to Northwestern. This is a Northwestern team who plays much better at home, beating 2 of the better teams in the country in Purdue at Illinois at home. And honestly, Ohio State, they're a team who's playing bad basketball right now. They've dropped 4 of their last 5 games. And I just don't like what I'm seeing from them. They're a very poorly coached team. They don't shoot the ball well. They don't score in the paint well. They're not a really good defensive rebounding team. And Ohio State, they kind of have that same feeling like they did last year. They're very talented, but they just don't seem to know how to play winning basketball. And on the other hand, Northwestern is getting better as the season goes on, especially on offense, where they're rated 30th in 3-point efficiency. They do a really good job of protecting the ball, and they have a star point guard in Boo Buie who could take over games at times. They play much better defense at home. They play with a lot more energy. I expect some home cooking here, and I like Northwestern at minus 1.5.
No, I agree 100%. The one thing about Ohio State, too, is, like you said, the shooting is just terrible. And on the road, you got to be able to make tough shots. You got to be able to make threes if you want to upset a team on the road.
Yep. And just get very stagnant on offense. All right, so sliding on over to the Mountain West, we got Utah State at Boise State. Boise State, even after beating San Diego State, which is one of the better teams in the country, they're still very underrated, especially on defense. They don't get talked about enough. They are rated the 25th defense in the country, and they force a lot of tough shots, honestly. They rebound the ball at a high level, and I like it even more at home against an overrated Utah State team. They rely too much on their star center. They don't shoot the 3-ball well. They shoot the 3-ball at 30%. But Boise State is a smart and well-coached team who's going to be prepared. They're going to be prepared to stop Utah State starting center. And Boise State, while they're not a prolific offense, they do a great job of moving the ball. They slow the tempo down, and they work to get a high-quality shot, which they do. They get a lot of good looks, and they shoot much better at home. So I like Boise State to cover at this spot at 3.5.
2.5.
Boise State at 2.5. Boise State can light it up at home, bro. I like it.
Yeah, they're ranked 25th.
I just like their defense, honestly. And they slow the game down.
Their defense is good. They're big, bro. They're a big team.
They are a big team. And they slow the game down really good, bro. They do a good job of slowing the game down and getting the shots that they like to get. It kind of frustrates the other team. It makes them kind of like Wisconsin, you know. That's kind of how they play. Like,
I think they're really well coached, right? They had a lot of returning players, so they're one of the more experienced teams in the what conference is that? The American Mountain West Conference. Yeah.
By like just guessing right now, I haven't even seen this, but does Utah State have a better record? Yeah, right? Or no?
They do, yeah. They're ranked 17th in the country.
Yeah. I can tell by the fucking
That's how
line.
Vegas tries to trick you. They go like, oh, you know, they have the better record. They're higher ranked nationally.
Yeah.
But Utah State doesn't play in the same conference, right? Don't they play in the?
They're both in the Mountain West.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Conferences.
Hurry us up.
Oh, you take your slide. My bad. So back to the Big 12, we got TCU going to Baylor. Baylor does have one of the best home courts in college basketball, but honestly, I still don't really like the number at this spot. Not because Baylor's a bad team, but I'm just a big believer in this TCU team. They're battle tested on the road. They almost beat Kansas. They lost by 2 points. They almost beat Cincinnati on the road. They lost by 4 points in overtime. And just a very solid team on both sides. They're rated top 35 on offense and on defense. And they're the number 1 fast break team in the country, which is a good recipe for road games. You're getting on the fast break and getting easy buckets. They're also elite at forcing turnovers. They're very solid at rebounding. While Baylor is a solid team, they really haven't impressed me too much yet, especially in Big 12 play. They've barely been able to win these games, and they haven't really been playing the top teams in the Big 12. They do shoot the 3-ball really good. Really good is an understatement. They're rated first in the country. But TCU does do a good job of running people off the 3-point line. They're rated top 20 in 3-point defense. I think Baylor wins here, but maybe by 1 or 2 possessions. It's hard to see them winning by 3 possessions. I like TCU at 6.5.
I agree, bro. Laying 7 points with these two teams, a Big 12 game is just going to be – those Big 12 games are very competitive, bro. I have a hard time seeing them win by 7 points. And TCU is really good on the road, especially. They almost beat Kansas.
Yep.
So,
I like the over.
I like
No,
TCU.
Stop.
No, actually, if I was to look, I kind of like the under, bro.
Yeah, I
TCU,
don't know.
they got a solid defense.
Nobody take that, bro. Good.
Yeah, no.
So lastly, we got an SEC matchup. Auburn traveling to Mississippi State, where I think we're getting great value here because Auburn did lose their last game at Alabama, but they only lost by 4. It's a rivalry game. They almost came back and took it, honestly. The game was a 1-possession game with a minute left to go. And, well, Mississippi State, they are better at home. Like I said, I still like Auburn to bounce back at this spot and get a nice win here. Auburn, a team that's rated top 5 on defense and 10th on offense. Their defense is especially good in the paint. They're rated 3rd in the country, and that's where Mississippi gets most of their points. They're a bad 3-point shooting team. They're 269th in the in the country, which is the worst in the SEC. And they get a lot of points through offensive rebounding as well. But Auburn is a really good rebounding team. I like Auburn to bounce back and win comfortably in this one. Give me Auburn 2.5.
I agree. I like it. All right. Well, it's not yesterday's pick of the day, bro. Hey,
2 days ago.
Sometimes you mess up and you keep moving forward. So that's what we're gonna do. Brian, go ahead, dog. Your pick of the day.
So my pick of the day last time we were on was Iowa State at 7.5. I believe they played. Who was it that they played again? No, it was a while ago.
Kansas State.
Kansas State. There we go. They did cover. The game, honestly, was a lot harder than it had to be. They had a good lead in the first half. I felt like they were going to blow them out, but Kansas State just kept hanging around, and they made a late push, with 5 minutes to go in the second half. Closed it up to maybe 2 points, I believe, and then Iowa State just completed. They went on a 12-0 run, and then closed the game out, winning by 13. So covered that one.
All right, Steven.
I think they had played the Bucks. I think it was the Bucks. They were on an 8 winning streak, and they fucking took a shit.
It's crazy because they won. They won yesterday.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So
Took
whatever.
them on the wrong
Yeah, I took them on the wrong fucking day, bro. It was all good. So be it.
Yeah, it was just a bad beat.
Yeah.
All right. So my pick of the day was Seton Hall minus 3.5. Like I said earlier, they literally right before the game started, they announced their best offensive player and defensive player was going to be out right before the game started, and the line still kind of stayed the same. So it was just unfortunate, honestly.
Why is he laughing, dude?
His face got stuck frozen, and it was never mind. It was
Right.
But yeah, so that is what it is.
All right.
Wait. Before we get on, but I just want to mention something, though. Hold up, Steven, we didn't edit your record, but that's fine. Whatever. 7-2, 5-4, 5-4. All right, plus 7 units right there, baby. All right. You want to make money? Take the picks of the day. All right, that's what I gotta say.
I think we clean sweep the board on tomorrow's picks of the day. A lot of great games.
I do too.
I do like them a lot, dude. Right now, I'm looking at them, bro. I think it's
gonna be hard, bro. I have a hard time seeing none of these games hit.
Yeah, same. So my pick of the day is Iowa State minus 3.5 against Kansas. Went over it earlier. Kansas, team that heavily relies on scoring in the paint. Iowa State, 3rd-rated defense in the country. I believe they're top 5 in paint defense, and they're number 1 in forcing turnovers. An elite defense at home, probably one of the best home crowds in the country, and they shoot the ball a lot better at home. I like Iowa State to win in this one comfortably. I'd see them winning by 6-7 points.
All right,
Nuggets minus 5. I think they're finally coming back home. Like I said before, I think they're gonna prove a point, and I see Jokic going crazy tomorrow, bro. Not gonna lie, especially that he got
poked in the eye.
Outplayed.
You see when he got poked in the eye and he was stomping his feet like a little fat baby, bro. He caught me. Oh, I'm just playing. This shit was weird, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like a baby throwing a temper tantrum, bro. Anyway, my pick of the day is
bro. Let me get a 6'8" guy poking you in the fucking eye with his full strength, bro.
No, but you have to see the video though. It's not that. I'm not saying it didn't.
I haven't seen it, bro.
I'm not saying it didn't hurt, but like, bro, he was stomping his feet. You know, like when you get on the fall on the ground and you're on your back and he's just stomping your feet like a little baby, bro.
Now you gotta
Yeah.
see the video, Brian. That shit was funny.
That shit is funny, bro. You gotta watch. Everybody in the comments was like, bro, that was the. I can't say that word, but that was the. It rhymes with May. Mayest reaction, bro, that you could have had. There you go.
I'm trying to figure out.
All right.
Whatever. Oh,
Bro,
I
come
didn't like
All right, my pick of the day is Northwestern minus 1.5. Kind of to tag along to what Brian said. Northwestern at home, one of the best teams. They beat Illinois. They beat Purdue. They beat a tough Maryland team. They're just really good at home, and I think minus 1.5 is a good line against an Ohio State team that seems to struggle on the road because of their lack of 3-point shooting and their lack of ability to get good looks. And boo booey, bro, boo booey. That guy's a bucket. Best point guard. To me personally, I think he's the best point guard in the Big Ten. He's gonna make all first team Big Ten. I like Northwestern minus 1.5 at home.
What do you think is the best point guard, Brian?
That's debatable. Jameer Young is a bucket too, bro.
Nah, I think me personally, I rely more on Bowie.
Nah, Jameer Young.
But it's arguable. It's arguable. You can go either way. It doesn't matter.
I'll take Bill Bowie just because he probably sets up his team better, but that's my opinion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up. You know, we had 2 days off. You know, but we coming back better than ever, dog. We're going undefeated. We're cleaning the table. We're gonna make you some money. We're going to the strip club. We're gonna make it rain. We're gonna have some booty in our face. Like I said, we're gonna make some money, dog. Brian, you have anything you want to say before we end the podcast?
Yeah, I do got some shit I gotta say. We were off 2 days, but we're back, bitches. We're back, and it's time to fucking grind. All right, we're gonna fucking get these dubs. We're gonna go undefeated. We're gonna hit on all picks of the day, and we're gonna fucking make some money, dog. Most importantly, we're gonna make that money.
And we're gonna grind. We're gonna grind,
We're
guys.
gonna grind. Yeah, we're gonna grind on each other, guys. Remember that. Very important.
Steven?
Well, like Brian said, we were off. We went 8 days in a row. Give you guys winning units. We're up. What is it again? 7 units? We're
Plus
up
7. Yeah, plus
We're
7.
up 7 units. So now
And we gonna be up 10, baby. Let's go. Let's go!
All right,
We back,
so
baby. We going plus 10 units, baby. Let's go, man.
go,
That's
man.
the end of the All Podcast.
Yeah.
You like what you heard? If you have any comments, if you guys have anything, you know, if you have anything you want to say, just put it in there, you know? Oh, hold up. You know what I meant.
Pull it.
You guys know what I meant, all right? Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to kiss your mother. Don't forget to hug your brother, your sister, your daughter. And go fuck yourselves. That's the end of the Podcast.
Let's go.